Looks like the 28 is going to be a little slower than his teammate. Maybe this is why. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, now that is a moment on moments.
Wow.
Well, now it really doesn't matter what lap time he runs. If you're part of this 28 team, you're just really happy to see this thing roll back onto pit road.
Well, look, he's 12th fastest with that.
Right.
That is a great job of not just absolutely destroying that lap and the race car at the same time. So not the run he had going until that happened, but to still be 12th, I'd say that's pretty good.
Good to have Aric Almirola back in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And again, driving for Joe Gibbs Racing in a partial schedule in 2024.
We talk a lot about returning to the oval and all of these different storylines. I think the unknowns, the list of unknowns, are less for Aric Almirola just because of his laps around this facility, and I think he's one of my favorites today for that reason. We'll see if he has the car currently in the green looking good. And anytime you get in a Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota, you have to feel good about your opportunity. Just, Aric, you learn as you go, Jeff. I think his notebook is going to be pretty full at the green flag.
Well, there you have it.
To the top, Aric Almirola. Yeah, 9 Cup Series starts here, guys, with the best of third the last time they raced here in 2020 in the Cup Series. So he knows how to get around.
And I believe that that's the balance you want if you're 5th in line, Dave. The problem is if you are the leader and Sam Mayer's behind you, who's tracking in the green, and he has more just overall straight line speed, can you defend, right? Can he stay close enough through 4 or turn 2 to be on your rear bumper, and can you defend it? You see he gave some up in the corner. I bet he'll even give a little up here. Yep. The question is then does it track back on the straightaway?
But 174 trap speed down into turn 1. That was 2 miles an hour quicker than Chandler Smith was. And Sam told his crew chief, Marty Lindley, twice yesterday, I'm going to send it in qualifying. So far, so good. 4 100s, 5 100s to the good for Sam Mayer. Final corner, coming to the timing line. Always losing time here. He goes back to the red. He's going to be second to Almirola.
And you saw there, even though he lost time off turn 2, by the end of the backstretch, he started gaining time back again, right? So this car obviously versus Almirola, that's who we're comparing to. So versus Almirola's setup, there is a balance and a downforce change between the 20 and the 1. I would say that the 1 looks to be lower on downforce, more straight line speed. That's in qualifying.
Right,
but they can still make some adjustments.
Now here's Riley Herbst. Let's see how much of the conversation from Josh Berry he took to heart. How wide open will he be? You see the green throttle dots there on the lower left. Will he stay all 5 as he heads down into turn number 1? 176. He's got to come out of it, Steve.
We'll see. So far, so good. All green on exit, but trending the wrong way, but barely. I mean, bleeding just a little bit of time. Kligerman as well in the green. You see him on the upper right.
Parker's on track, very confident about the 48's chances this weekend. As he comes down the front straightaway, Herbst now finishing up, final corner for him. Riley is in the green, looking good. Riley Herbst to the top.
Parker in the wall. Parker Kligerman made contact with the wall.
Yeah, heavy contact. Both Goodyears are missing on the right side of the tires. You saw the marks down the bodywork. Said he get on the splitter, which tells me the car just lost front grip. Smoke, heavy smoke out of this car. Let's take a look exactly what happened, Jeff. Just a flat push.
Way down on the line at the white line. And then a 4-wheel slide, Steve, up into the wall.
He said it was on the splitter, and when it gets on the splitter, the car doesn't turn. Clearly, Steve said it best, just a push.
How flat is that apron down there, Jeff?
Whoa, using all the racetrack.
Hill will be 12th currently. Allgaier still in the green. Now he's in the red at the last moment. The 7 car has gone to the red. Got one more corner to go and a long straight. Can he make some up here?
You mentioned it, Jeff. Looked wide on the exit of 1. Hard to tell what the balance was that drove him a little higher than hoped.
came out of it there as well. He's going to be about 2/10 off as he comes to the line. That'll be 8th for Allgaier.
Some of that's experience, though. After the slide in one, you go, all right, I don't think I can be the fastest guy here. Now I just have to pedal this back around a little bit and get a good qualifying run. Well, last week's winner, big day today. Got a lot of things going for the double zero. Can the story continue, Dave?
I know. Marty shared it with us. New Cup Series driver again, Cole Custer, after a 2-year hiatus, including 2024 from the Cup Series. He'll be going full-time Cup racing next year for the Haas factory team, the kind of the remaining entity as Stewart Haas Racing is closing down at the end of the season. And Custer is in the green today.
What a lap.
Not even really using the track up on exit. Like his exit of the corner is a car width below the wall comfortably. I mean, look at it. He's not even close to the fence. Herbst is his teammate.
That is going to drive the competition crazy.
Oh, man.
That he could stay that far away from the wall and still carry pace, because everybody else had to chase that car up the racetrack. Cole Custer's like, no big deal. That is impressive.
Cole Custer displaces his teammate and goes to the top of the board.
One, buddy. 53.70.
Pole position for Cole Custer at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Yeah, what a day for Cole Custer. The Cup Series announcement that he'll be back there full-time in 2025, and now the pole position. So you were part of that Josh Berry conversation where he's trying to convince Riley Herbst to go wide open all the way around the racetrack. Did that information help you as well?
For sure. I mean, that's what's great about having great teammates. You know, that, I mean, a lot of that has to do with, you know, the 15, the 98, the 39. All of us did a great job working with each other. And I'm really proud of our team, because this is a really hard place to get right. And really, there's a lot that goes into how you attack this race, being a kind of a speedway race, but kind of a mile-and-a-half race at the same time. So they did a great job doing their homework going into this weekend. But can't thank everybody enough at Haas Automation, Gene Haas, Ford Performance, Doug Yates, awesome motor. Get the pole by 2/10 at a place like this is pretty cool.
All that said, what kind of racing can we expect today, and how critical is it to start up front like you'll have and your teammate will have as well?
I'm banking on it being the case. I mean, I'm hoping that the track position means a lot. I felt like when you got in dirty air yesterday, it was really, really tough to try and make passes and try and suck up to guys. So I think if we can start up there, I think hopefully we can stay up there.
After the win last week at Pocono, Cole Custer will try to go back-to-back here in 2024, and he'll try to do it, Dave, from the pole.
Marty, you may not want to bet against him today as we take a look at all 38 starters for this afternoon's race. Steve, he mentions that name, Yates. Dad Robert, back in the day. A lot of horsepower, including for the guy that first kissed the bricks here, Dale Jarrett, right? So to have Doug putting that forward in the Xfinity Series, pretty cool to see.
Well, and he mentioned it. It's by 2/10, so it's a big gap. But I think you look back to row 5, Justin Allgaier, behind him, Jeff Burton. I think those are cars, even Chandler Smith, all that whole inside row right there, I think has really good overall pace and drivability in their car.
And by the way, it's a great horsepower day weather-wise. It is very nice here in Indianapolis. Let's just say that. It's not even hardly going to be 80 degrees. So they're going to make some horsies here, and they're going to put on a good show this afternoon.
Yeah, now these drivers back here, they're going to have the work cut out for them. It's different. It's very difficult to kind of work your way through traffic here. You got to be methodical, Jeff.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.